Timberborn developers hate him for this one simple trick. Alright peeps, welcome back to Leviaville. We've got the Beavers cracking along on a brand new day here. Now, before I go too far, I need to remember, we'll have to pop this up here temporarily to 2.5, just to keep what water we do have in there, particularly while this dam fills up its wee reservoir here and overspills. We have 14 vacancies. That's because all of our water pumpers here have just unpaused automatically. That means we're going to go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Resume. And now we have a couple of haulers on the gun. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot I built the second hauler's hut. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have 1 full stack of haulers there. And 6 skyants in a way there. Now, this episode is a momentous episode because we are going to do something that we haven't done yet in the Valley of the Crimson Wyrm. Neither in Wyrmville nor Leviaville. And that is twofold. We're going to unlock a Badwater pump. Thank you very much, Lee. Now, we could pop it there. However, with our cheesy little worm repulsion system here, it's a tad risky to pop it on there, to say the least. So, since we already have this wonderful wooden stair in here, I'm going to pop the Badwater pump off the edge of this dam. And we're going to do that using, that's right folks, platforms! We're unlocking platforms! Yes! We will no longer be building from A to B using small warehouses. We've officially upgraded to platforms. Plop! Now, I'm not using the full straw's depth there, and that again is on purpose, because if I went down to 2, old mate in the batter pumper here would get sick. I wouldn't want that. Wouldn't. Now, to make this nice and efficient, we're going to get a medium tank out, using F to flip there to get it on the path. And that's going to be a Badwater Butte. And we'll get all that high priorityed. And if we turn our attention to the other side of the top of the hill here, we're going to go ahead into metal and unlock some scavenger flags. I will gladly spend my 250 science points. Thank you very much, Lee. Because they don't take anything to build, I want them built pretty quickly. And I want them always working as well. You know what? I can start leaving jobs that aren't super necessary at medium priority. Because I use the hauling post as an overflow. And I have 20 overflow jobs. So as long as that number there doesn't get above 20, we are laughing. Any chance I didn't mark cut trees? There must have been a babby birch. We can solve that problem. Like now's a matter. And since we're ganning wild spending science points on platforms, we may as well plop these 2 in here. Because that will allow us to get a medium tank in. Just like that. Actually, you know what? F to flip. I just want it that little bit closer to the district centre. You know? Just that little bit closer. There we go, high priority. Does anybody remember which order all of this high priority stuff will get built? In the order I placed it. Correct. Let's resume here. Let the beavers crack on, doing their best. Oh, hello, I saw you up there doing out. Although it does look candy up there doing out. You wouldn't mind planting some ooks? Thank you very much. I think we need some more wood storage by the looks of things. Yep, we certainly do. Oh, hang on, look at what I'm seeing. I just clocked this up the top here. We've got chestnuts. Hello, beautiful chestnut trees. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what a bunch of legends. I'm leaving this forester unpaused because as soon as this water level rises, it'll hydrate all of these chestnut trees here. And I want them replanting these deed ones here. Well, I think all of these are going to be deed by the time we're done, unfortunately. Would you look at this? We've got some builders already not along. We've got a plank gun, and now that's gone straight to one of the platforms, isn't it? I imagine that's going to the platform as well. Are you going to build the platform, mate? Go on, get it built. Ah, not quite. Is it waiting for a log by any chance? Go on, get it built. Wave those arms about. Ah, yes. I was trying to do a fancy zoom and missed it, but yay, it's built. I'll let you crack on with building the rest of that, beavers. I'll be back to check your progress in a wee while. We're overspilling here. Happy days, happy days. We'll let the water level rise, and then we'll put that down. Would you look at that? We've got some beavers just arriving for their first shift, dismantling this old human structure here. That still remains. And that'll also allow us access to this farmhouse here. The efficient variety. And this is going to be a wheat field over here. Oh, that tree's doing. You know what? You may as well just stay connected and chop these ones. Why not, eh? Oh, we're getting berries picked, chestnuts, the lot. That's right, chestnuts. I need to do something about these chestnuts. I'm also going to do something very risky and redesign this whole area here at once. Maybe in stages, but basically mostly at once. Oh, this hurts. It hurts. I'm actually going to demolish everything but the planks, just for now, so beavers can still access them. Alright, that's the new storage done. Well, placed. We still haven't decided what we're going to store there yet, but I do know that I want to get these built pretty sharpish. There we go. That's them all set up now. Ready to get boo. Look at this builder go. Just going straight from the pile into the planks, into the platforms, and then building into the night. The joys of an 18-hour working day. But they'll all clock off very shortly and can hang out in the campfire there. Look at that hole they're carrying the tatties. What a legend. Oh, I love the beavers just big chilling, enjoying the campfire. And what we will do when the sun rises, we'll use our newly developed platforms to connect these lovely little rooftop terraces that are built as he's all running underneath them. We have our path going up here. Let's connect these in. And I just want to use the least amount of platforms for now, trying to be somewhat efficient still. And speaking of, don't need you. I'll pop you there instead. And yeah, beavers, get round to building them when you can. And I'm not overly concerned about storage for gears. We have a few water tanks kicking about needing to get built, so we'll be using them up for a while. Oh, hey mate, I'll unpause the Forester here, even though we're now down to 13 workplaces. Actually, you can get paused, Mr. Forester. Right, before I forget again, because I forgot twice now, I need to put down another grill, just like that, and that's going to be grilling chestnuts. Right, that can happen when it happens. You know, 12 vacancies, we still have 8 haulers. I'm just going to leave it as is. Looks like Azeb used to be a lumberjack down here. Oh, actually, speaking of down here, let's get something gone doing here. We didn't want to waste all of this. Let's have a look at what we can do. First, I'm going to pause some of these because you got now to do doing here. And then I'm going to build the platforms over to here with some stairs on the end and some stairs up there like that. We're going to tell the beavers to demolish this blockage and we're going to fill it with a double floodgate there. Lovely jubbly. We may as well chuck a levee on the side. Like now to matter. And as well, you do it on one side, do it on the other. And once that's built, and I know I'm not just wasting my beavers' time getting them to plant loads of crops down here, and I'll also know how far back this green area goes here, I'll pop me farm hoses doing. Oh, just in time, look at that. We are just flooding. Quick, get across the bridge, Zedward, before it floods. Pop this down to 0.5, and if anybody did remind me in the comments, thank you. You can take full credit for me remembering to do that and not flood the entire colony. You're welcome to it. Oh, we're cracking along. Yeah, the new little warehouse project. Oh, I've emptied out all the planks. That is lovely. Just means that we're not full on storage anymore. We're certainly not full on logs anymore either. Ah, that's right. I caught this in editing, but obviously never done anything about it. So sunflowers. Nope. Dandelions. Mate, where are you? Can you please plant some of these bloody dandelions that I've just asked you to plant? Ah, exactly. Once you're being watched, you get to work. I don't know what you were thinking you were doing before. Oh, I wait until it starts drying up and then do it. Ah, classic bloody Aziv, mate. Classic Aziv. You crack on out there, mate. You crack on. Before the sun sets. And I forget. But cheeky gather our flag on there. Don't know how to ended up there, like. I think I couldn't. We'll have it as a low priority jobby. You know, nothing major. Just so we can start picking these whenever we get to it. Oh, we got a Badtide! I was just checking out the construction on this. To be like, well, the beavers were making good progress before I diverted their attention over to the warehouses over there. But yeah, I was just checking on the construction over here and making sure that our little system here is working fine. Oh, we got some beavers building. Hello, mate. Yeah, make sure our little repulsion system is working, particularly on this edge. It looks like it is. And I'm not too concerned about the Badwater
touching the pump, touching the mechanic,
touching this tank here because it's only going to be filled with Badwater anyway. Oh, I see beavers building the platforms there. Oh, happy days. Why, aye, get it done, mate. You'll be able to get on at your little rooftop terraces there. Oh, good morning, beavers. As the beavers wake up and get ready for this bad tide that's about to spring upon us, I'm going to get ready to build some papier. And as always, we start with some power. We get the wheel in there. And then we're going to use some more science points unlocking the papa mill. Just a quick plop. Yeah. Now it may seem random placement, and that's because it is. I just kind of want that there. That's about it. I'm just going to swap these two round so you get grilled tatties in there, maximum priority. And I'll have this one as grilled chestnuts. But priority wise, I'm just going to medium those up. I just want that one built. We need to make sure these two keep getting their logs in so they can keep making planks. How are they now? Yeah, one of yours was already full. And you, I imagine, are going to be full as soon as you've finished picking those up. Why, I can be a hauler. Hello, bonus chestnut tree. I did not see you there. Are you full on storage or what? Oh, you're just busy picking berries. Ah, fair enough. Because we do have the chestnut, I hear you now. They in their chestnut business? So see, you can be paused. Because you've planted all those trees. Well, as the last day of the temperate season dawns on us, be noticing we're just really not getting enough wood at the moment. I will resume you, because we do have a few trees that have grown in. And I want to up the priority of this particular set here to maximum. Because what that will allow me to do is blob a little lumberjack flag there. And cut down this block of tree here. I just made this Badwater a bit higher priority as well. I want to get it in during this Badtide. Right, now we got to do some mild micromanaging of the water level here in the reservoir. So I'm thinking maybe 0.6 days. We whack this up to 3. I'm going to do that one to 3 in preparation. And then once I say 0.6, oh, I'm going to whack this up to 3. There it is, it's up to 3. Mini little tidal wave, just a mini one though. Just temporarily overly moistening the tatties, but it'll be alright. We'll watch the wave propagate all the way through the reservoir here. Look at it gone. The slurpers are getting a bonus slurp. Once we get to 0.5 days, the water sources will diminish somewhat. And I'm hoping that that will mean that we don't flood, essentially. Now, to capitalise all the water up here, once we get to maybe 0.2-ish days, I'm going to go ahead and pop this up to 2. We'll keep as much water as we can up here. But I want to keep an eye on here because, yeah, we're going to start flooding. Let's just do a quick down to 0. Let some water out. Not much, though. Not much. Very small amount of water. That should do. Alright, back up to 3 at 0.3 days. Whatever flooding happens, happens. Once we get to 0.2, you're going up to 2. 0.2, 2. And then in the morning, you're going to see if our Badwater Repulsion System works or not. Hopefully this is a nice little angle. I'll see you in the morning. There we are. The morning is upon us. It's our first Badtide. Is it gonna work? It's overspilling slightly up here, but I think that was just a bit of a shock from the initial up to 3 touch. So it looks like we're working so far. Down here, we're gone alright. We're gone alright. Up here, we're gone alright. We're gone alright. I'm a tad concerned that these are going to clock on, that there's bad water right next to them. And they're no longer going to be watered and healthy. How did we do elsewhere? How did we do? Mild floodage, but that's fine. The way I see that is that we have maximum amount of water stored up in our reservoir here. And that's all that matters. Look, we even temporarily made this side green a wee bit. However, it does dilute ever so slightly as you go down here. As it pishes out the end here with this wee slit that is big enough to cope with the outflow now. Now that we have our cheesy dam in. I am concerned with this flooding and I'm expecting it to take out these crops, to be honest with you. But we'll see how we can with it. Have we stopped? We've stopped the flooding. We've evaporated the water. Business as usual with 3 layers of water on here. Well, let me ensure we get oaks planted here so that the pines didn't spread into those spots and the borches. You can see I already missed one and we got a babby borch we need to wait to grow up. I was about to say, how are we coming along over here? But looks like we've got a builder. Nope, lumber mill. Coming to collect some wood. I guess the haulers aren't keeping on top of it for some reason. Even though there's over 10 haulers, there should be 16 ruddy haulers. Ah, yees. Yees, peeps. Ye should be doing what Verkney is doing. He's having to go get his own wood for his own lumber mill to make into planks himself. You don't think he's got enough to do? You know what? I really hope that these haulers are also going to the same lumber mill. Please. Alright, one of them peeled off into the grill house there. Alright, second hauler. Oh no, you were gone to the other planker. There, we've got the platforms in. Oh, I forgot you needed metal blocks for Badwater pumps. Okay then. I guess I'm doing it all backwards. So, let's get a smelter in place. Plop. Yes, thank you very much. I just realised, as per usual, I'm going to have to get the power set up first. I'll just delete all that path that I done earlier. Redo that sucker twice. And honestly, I can't swallow the planks needed for that. I'm still going to be a wee bit cheesy from time to time. You just best get that built as well then. You know what as well? I want to slowly phase out carrots. So we're going to turn off carrot planting for this entire upper deck here. And you know what? In celebration of this one chestnut tree here, this can be Chestnut Alley. It's not an alley, but there's going to be chestnuts up there. Oh, I see some more stumps. Get some orcs in there. How are they doing here? Building any of it yet? Yeah, we've got some logs in. Production is slow at the moment. And we do have quite the build queue. Quite the high priority build queue as well. I got this doing here and that up there. The only thing with Dina is that these platforms down here will get built before that smelter. But not before the tank gets its gears and planks. We may as well lower the priority of that because we're not going to get Badwater until we get metal blocks. Honestly, same with the priority on that. Just lower it until we get the metal blocks in. Until we get the smelter in for the metal blocks. Look at all them carrots. Nah, I just wanted to say, look at that water level there. Isn't that spectacular? If I could have it at that water level at all times, I would be so happy. I would be a happy little chappy. Let's see with Badwater Repulsion System. Yeah, these trees figured out that there was bad water right next to them and died. And I believe we can see on the block there, it's spreading. Oh, it died? Did that happen while I was zooming around there? Because I'm pretty sure that was alive. Or did I just see this with the green top behind it? Anyway, I was going to say it looks like it's spreading and it's going to kill that tree as well, but it's already dead. Are you sitting on your stand out? Get paused. Become a hauler. Look at what I see. I see a tree has finally grown. Come on, Vubble. Where are you? You ex-hauler. Used to be a chestnut carrier. Now you're going to be a tree chopper. Whoa! Calm yourself. That is my fault. I didn't cut trees off for this area because I wasn't expecting to plant any chestnuts over here. If I pause you, will you kindly stop cutting that chestnut down, please? Thank you. Now, if I unpause you, will you kindly go chop this oak down, please? Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Bubble, where are you going? Oh, temporary hauler job. Didn't worry about it. I should have left him as a hauler while he did that. He would have had his little backpack on. Anyway, chop that oak.
Chop that ook! Chop that ook! Chop that ook!
Probably should have done speed 2 before spinning.
I'm actually like holding my mouse. I'm holding the keyboard off the ground.
I'm holding my keyboard off the desk and slowly moving my mouse over to the left. Please, I'm running out of space. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I definitely should have upped the speed before. Speed 3. Cut the oak! Didn't even get a chance to say cut the oak. Whoa, what are you cutting there? Oh, you're just picking up the logs. And then you should say there's nothing to do once you've done that. You're going to sit on yours saying there's nothing to do? Oh, no. Oh, what are you cutting? Where are you cutting? What tree are you seeing? Oh, I didn't even see there was a log there. Okay, are you going to sit and say you're only doing now today? Now today! Love it. Pause for now. And then delete. Now, mate, you can go back to being a hauler. Look at him teleporting those logs on his back like an absolute legend. Vubble, you're legend, mate. We're going to see Vubble coming through the door here. There he is! In the back. You got something on your head there, Vubble? Maybe it's just he's got like a really defined eyebrow compared to other beavers. Oh no, that beaver's got a really defined eyebrow as well. Oh, he's a speedy beaver and all! I guess the thirsty beaver does have that minus 25% movement speed. How are they now here? Are we getting anything built yet? Woohoo! We got the platform in! And we should get the stairs in. Why are you going... Oh, right. Right, okay. I thought they were going around to build the stairs. I was like, why? But it makes sense now. It makes sense then. And it does look like they actually grabbed them there. So let's pop a path on here. And I'll go ahead and... see you in the daytime. Welcome to the daytime. We have some builders coming down here to build this platform and the stair, no doubt. Build 2 platforms and they still haven't built the stair. Are you coming down to build the stair, mate? Why are you? Then I'll be able to go and down there and build the rest of the platforms. Yeah, we may as well have some more haulers for the time being. You're not doing anything. Do I not have cut trees on there? Eee, get cut. All ye cheeky little beggars get cut. I'm just going to run a path out to there, pop a lumberjack flag on, and then they can cut these trees back here as well. And we can actually be able to get and cut that one as well. Oh, bloody hell. There's even more ways of cutting trees. Alright. Let's get a path on here, lumberjack flag there, and they can see all these trees here. Even up the top. Look at that. Let's get a path in so we know it's there. Lovely. I like using these natural stairs. I really like using them. Often to my own detriment, like... it would be really good to just delete that stair and then put some TNT on here and level this ground. It would make this design a lot more cohesive, but I want this natural stair there, you know? Do I not have cut trees on over here or something? Ew, what am I like? I'm sitting here being like, why are you just not cutting the trees? I mean, nice one going over there and helping your mate. That's a nice thing to do, mate. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind cutting these birches here that I've been wondering why they haven't been getting cut for this entire, like, 10 days we've been doing this episode. Friend, do you mind cutting the birches right next to you, mate? There we go. Plant that oak. Cut that birch. Plant that oak. Oh, he's not cutting the birch. Cut that birch. Plant that oak. Cut that birch. Plant the oak. Tomorrow. Because we don't have enough things to be getting built at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and plan a little reservoir over here. A little double floodgate action just straight along there like that. And then to facilitate building that, we are going to whip out the trusty dusty small warehouses. And I'll set this priority one lower than the rest. And that means that this can get built without having to build warehouses next to it. I was like, what's going on over here? Why are you building it? Scrap metal. That's why. But now that's to deal with it. Speaking of, you'll be emptying, won't you? New job, let's go. And we still have 11 haulers. Ah, so the Badwater over here. Again, these crops have clocked on that there's Badwater about and they've started dying. But our Badwater Repulsion System is working. Tickety-boo. Absolutely tickety-boo, eh? Nah, but seriously, that is some minimal effort Badwater Repulsion, and it is completely working. This Badtide here has had no effect. And this is what I was banging on about in the first episode. The 3-parter that should have been one big episode that my laptop couldn't handle. So in that episode I was saying that the strategy I'm using, it doesn't matter if it's a bad tide or a drought, because you either don't have a reservoir or dam anyway. And by the time you have a reservoir or dam, you also have a Badwater Repulsion System in place. So yeah, doesn't matter. Getting a bit scared because I haven't seen any beavers come this way for a while. Beavers, he's still alive? Okay, good. You can tell our builders are absolutely chock-out rammed, like, because they haven't even built these lumberjack flags that take 0 resources to build. And we have 8 builders. They're all that busy. Oh, lovely. I was just thinking we should have the stairs on. I'm glad I moved the camera away just at the last second when it was getting finished. But no satisfaction for you. No satisfaction for me either. This is a minimal satisfaction video. There will be minimal satisfaction gained from it, thank you very much. If you find yourself too satisfied, make sure you press that like button just to satisfy yourself even more. Because you've been blessed with the knowledge of MiGly's patented, pending, Badwater Repulsion System here. And it'll only work until the devs patch it out. Because it's that cheesy. Timberborn developers hate him for this one simple trick. Whoa, how's this get built? Oh yeah, it needed scrap metal, that's right. Alright, so if you're going to be eventually producing metal blocks, let's get the workplaces paused for now. We'll get the rest of this crap built first. I forgot that I left all of this maximum priority. Did I leave this maximum priority? I swear I moved it down. Maybe I didn't know. And for anybody that was observant, this blueberry here was the only blueberry on the map that survived. I found it. You can see it during cycle 4 for a split second. I'm like up here somewhere. And you can see it like over here and you can see the blue and you're just like, what? There's actually a live berry there? That's mental. I have no idea how this one berry survived on the entire map of a 10-day drought. Wild. Got the lumberjack flag over here. Make sure we can chop down all these trees. Oh, he finally got years built. Oh, we've got a new happiness level as well. Does that mean he got the platforms in up here? And someone's accessed? No? Why do we have new happiness? Wet fur maybe? Maybe just the beavers are getting, you know, a full mix of food now. They're just happy with that. Because yeah, they've got nout else gone for them. The odd campfire, but nout major. I mean, I'll take 10 happiness. Let's go. Get the last oak planted. And then get paused. I'm leaving this forester unpaused because they're deep in the cycle of replanting trees at the moment. This one, not so much. Pause you. Oh, I did forget how we were going to go ahead and get beavers back here. So let's go ahead and extend our little small warehouse path. Oh, a bad tide ended. I wasn't even paying attention. I was extending every path, putting the bloody bot heads in so the warehouses didn't flash. Oh, there we go. Absolutely breezed that bad tide. Yeah, that's what happens when you set yourself up for success. Oh, that's right, yeah. I thought this was flooding, but yeah. I got the automation on, which puts these down. Which, yep, also means we need to put this up. Hang on, why is this at 2? Why is that 2? Because I misclicked when I was setting this up. 2.5. There we go. I want to keep as much of this water here as possible. I don't want to have to rebuild it like we did at the end of the last tide, you know. Get E-pause, because you're full. And then up here, I'm just going to pop a couple of small piles here. This one, scrap metal. This one, metal blocks. Any particular reason we're flooding here? You know what I mean? You know what, actually, to avoid flooding altogether, we're going to go ahead and bring this one down to 0.5. Right, so our first cycle after a big bad tide. We need more wood, essentially. That's all I'm seeing, is we need more ruddy wood. Is this maximum priority? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Hopefully beavers get around to doing that eventually. Once they get around to finishing off the rest of this maximum priority stuff I've got them building, of course. Actually, you know what? Bring the priority down on these here. I want to prioritize this here now. This is the new priority. This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to have done before the end of the episode. Now, what I realised as well, I haven't even put down a small warehouse to facilitate we're building these. What kind of bloody builder am I? There we can. Get that built, beavers. You bunch of legends. Will someone please demolish this blockage? I will have to build that one floodgate beforehand. Well, that one floodgate's built now, so please, beaver, demolish this blockage. Oh no, of course you're going to stop building the levee next. Oh, hang on. I just saw the beaver there. We do not need to build this at all. Be gone. They just stand on the levee and build it. Sorted. If you haven't started building this yet, then good, because I need to get a path back there. Hang on, why we got 10 cogs? Have we built all of our water storage? Oh, priorities. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I do have... I might pop a small warehouse soon to facilitate putting a medium warehouse on top of it to put cogs in. You didn't think I was actually going to build a small warehouse and use it, did you? Oh, someone's finally getting rid of the blockage! Go on, mate. Yes. Well done. Right. Finally, we can finish our floodgates here. This will be the really last one to get built now. That's alright, as long as you don't get a drought warning in the next, turn of the days. You see what I see? I see oaks growing. Unpause you. See beavers building that third platform. Are we getting a warning? Nope. Back to hood hidden. Oh, now this is in. I'm going to have to move this. Am I? Will it flood? Surely this is going to flood. I know it goes out the left here, but like, surely. Yeah, that's definitely flooding. There we go. And then for those of you that did not see the episode where we showed off that beavers can build diagonally if they haven't already built the floodgate in front of it. So they're going to build this floodgate, now it's a matter. But if this floodgate was already built, they would not be able to reach this. So there's a little pro tip from MiGly to you. Alright, come on, right. We're coming up to day 6. Surely there's a warning here. Surely. There we go. Big drought, a warning. I'll take that. We got 3 bonus days of temperate season. It is wonderful. Alright, Beaver, where are you to finish building this? Perfect. Now it means I can unpause you. And you will be finished building before any beavers get round to this one. Oh no, I never paused it. Up the priority on it. There we go. Alright, well let's set these up. There we go. We've got that same on both of them there. And I might just move this down to 1.5 because I dare say they're about to build this little dam here. Yeah. 2 more logs and away they can, which won't take them long. It's in. I love that. Now we have this dammed up. We can see where we need to pop our farm houses out here. So let's do that. We're going to have 3 farm houses for this little area. We're going to have ourselves a forester hour here who looks after this island. It looks like the forester wants to go there, and that way they can see the whole island there. So what we want to do then is look behind the forester, get some platforms out. We just need doubles for here, and then a single in there, just like that. Yep. And then what we plan is, so I'll pop one in there, and just so you can see that's going to be a path. We pop the forester on here, should hopefully be able to see the whole island there. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is pop a little connection over. And what that means is we're not wasting any of the green ground on this island. We're building the forester where there's no green ground. You know what else we can do? Delete this and pick it up with a quickness, thank you very much. Perfect. And for these peeps over here, we're going to give them their own large warehouse here. Let us get a path and structure on the go. And of course, we're going to get a little suspension bridge. And I believe this is 3 long. There we go. Plop. I would love to spend the science points on that. Thank you very much. And this here is our new high priority building. Our new highest priority building. After this, of course, we've got to do this stuff first. What am I like? I suppose we should resume you as well, Mr. Forrester. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, calm down. Let's calm down. We've got far too many jobs on the gun. Far too many jobs. You two, do I not have cut trees up here? Oh my lord, what am I like? I'm an absolute nana at times, like. Absolute nana. Right, Maybe I can pause a couple of these inventors, like at the beginning of the episode. There we go. We're under 20. I'm happy. Let's crack on with this now. And you can crack on cutting that tree, because I marked it for cutting. Right, let's make use of this stair here. I want to pop a single platform there, stair there, and then we're just going to try and get up as nice and cleanly as possible here. Let's see where this leads us. Ooh, now I already knew what led us over here. The only problem is if I put a stair there, it's going to disconnect our little path. Like I say, this is future building here. Future building. We're not going to get to utilise this anytime soon anyway. Apart from this stuff. I want to get at least one lot of crop scan doing here. Speaking of, what crops are we going to grow? Potatoes, wheat, I think. We'll do potatoes over here, wheat over here, and then more potatoes over here, because who doesn't love a tatty? And I think that's a spot on little farming area, that. If I do say so myself. What I do? Hopefully we get over and get this forester planted sooner rather than later. We want to get oaks planted over here. Now, I will waste one bit of green ground here with the lumberjack flag. Just easier that way, because you can't build off the side of those bridges. Now, one thing I do want to partake in here, it's placing water pumpers down. To maximise their straw usage, we can have one here. F to flip. One here, one here, or one here. And then we'll, we'll have the option in the future if we want to push the path back and have more water pumpers, but for now I'm not overly concerned. What I'll do, I'll pop one there. And delete this lumberjack flag. There we're gone. Oh, but now that the path's there... Yeah, okay then. Okay then. Oh, look at that little grill hose placement. I can't help myself, look at it. It's so cute. You may as well be grilling up tatties and all. You know what? I wanted to be fancy and just have some wheat knocking about, but... One patty. This is Tatty Valley here. This is the tatty pit. This is where we're going to make our tatties. Well... And there. The theory is that the tatties once growing up on the top fell down and seeded the pit here. And that's how we ended up with a tatty pit. Right, it's last day of the temperate season, so remember we're going to have to start micromanaging. We'll want our floodgates. We don't have to, but I want to. I find it fun. This is... What? What's happening here? You're taking it in and out? I'm confused. Anyway, we'll pause that for now. We'll start making metal in the drought. Right, so it's 0.6 days this time. I'm going to put the floodgates up to 3. Because it starts slowing down at 0.5. You know what? I'm putting it up to 3 now. Don't even care if it floods. The power of the water sources really diminishes at 0.5. Like, look, I don't think we're going to flood, and I don't think we're going to get close to 3 either. Is it flowing out there? It is, isn't it? I'm going to put this up to 2, 3 prematurely. And I'm going to get ready to pop this up as well. 0.2 days, 0.2 days. Put it up, because I noticed we're starting to flood there at the bottom. And then we'll just flood anyway, because there's a tiny little reservoir up there. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have filled this up as well. I completely forgot about this bit, didn't I? Oh well. At least it's going to retain some water down here. And they all went up to 2? Yep, 2. Perfect. Aye, at least we got some water down here. Look, we're planting with tatties. We've never planted tatties down here before. We're moving along swimmingly. We do have a long drought though. 15.6 days. Oh, we got the bridge in! Forget the drought, we got the bridge in. Look at that beauty. There's no boxes, there's no warnings flashing up saying I'm flooded. What do you want to store in is? I'm not connected to any paths. None of that bother when you've got the path. Speaking of paths, it's probably worthwhile if we path these up, isn't it? And you know what? I want a tank there, I want a tank there, and a tank there and all. I want loads of tanks. You know, since we're doing tatties doing here, we're going to need a second storage pile. I think we put it on top, just a quick plop. And then we'll get ourselves a double platform to there, and we're going to build ourselves a little way over. Just like that. So we're going to have grilled tatties and more grilled tatties. Because I've just realised that I actually want the potatoes stored over here next to old mate. So, potato storage! There we go. Store the tatties there, grill them there, and then stock them up there. Just did myself a bit of overnight building over here. I just figured we may as well
get these trees up here.
Get these bloody ruins ruined, and then maybe do something with this area here. Since it's not really being used for anything at the moment, it's too dry. We do need more workers. That is a problem we are having. We got the rooftop terraces and I didn't even notice how long have they been in. Hey, classic. I love the fact I just didn't even notice the way in. But yeah, let's go. They're in. Anyway, the only reason I was over here is I'm going to upgrade this housing estate a wee bit with some triple lodges. Let's purchase these bad lads. We're going to plop these right on top of the owl houses. Look at that bad lad housing estate there. It's going to be an absolute beaut when it's done. Actually, we aren't done here. No, we are. If I go... Let me quickly test something I believe to know anyway. If I do this, I don't think I can pop a rooftop terrace on. Oh, I can. Okay, I lie. Cool. I'm glad I tested that. In that case, we delete you. We plop you there. Before we forget, connect the path in. And that way, we can pop a rooftop terrace on there like that. And then we'll just fix that back up. Now we have the house connected again. Tell you what, I cannot wait for this little housing estate to get built. Unfortunately, we are going to wait. It's not going to happen until the next episode. No, that doesn't mean that the rest of it's not going to get built. Just not the actual houses. Not just yet anyway. What am I like? I'm a proper little teaser. We've got a lumberjack flag in here. I'm going to start chopping these trees. Make sure it's all... that's why we make sure it's all marked for cutting. You never know when your previous MiGly's been making mistakes like that. You know, we didn't need either any of these paths. And then once we have these trees down, I will delete this lumberjack flag and this path here, just to give them more space to plant with. What exactly are you doing? Oh, right, planting the potato. I thought he was like building something off the edge. I was like, this one, what are you building? A path? No. Man was planting a potato, just like man is picking a potato right now. I might want to get you resumed, because we're starting to chop doing these oaks and they do take 30 trees to grow. I will stick with that, 30 trees to grow. Oh, we got this bad lad in. We'll be storing with gears like no tomorrow. And then we'll make sure we could get you storing heads. You know what, actually? Just to be cute, I'll set it to be gears and I'll pop a stair in a path there. And I'll even make sure it gets built before the houses do. There you are. In one episode, you get me saying you won't catch me using these small warehouses as they're intended. And then you also catch me using them as intended. I've just messed about with the number of workers in these farmhouses, so I can have 5 workers ready to start making some metal. As well, we're going to at least have one of these going to actually collect the scrap metal. Look at that. We still have 4 haulers not going to boot now. I was just about to say as well, we'll actually be able to get this built. Maybe we'll even be able to slurp up some Badwater this episode. That is how we started it. Maybe that's how we'll end it. Was that the second bit in or another cog? The second bit of metal. But look at this here now. We have beavers enjoying the campfire and beavers enjoying the rooftop terraces. I love it. I love it when the beavers get a chance to just relax and enjoy their little colony. In this case, enjoy Leviaville before clocking off to bed and copping out some capital Zs. Morning! It's morning time. 13 days left of this Badtide. We'll be doing it in daytime. Oh, we've got a forester in and all. Go on, get planting those oaks, mate. Actually, now what? Do we bother? I don't think we do. How long do oaks take to dry up? That's the big question, isn't it? Do we have any drying oaks anywhere? The fact that a no is a good thing. Slightly annoying, but it's a good thing. I think oaks take ages to dry up, so we'll let them plant. Here's the workers making the metal like a bunch of legends. Look at it. It's sitting there, stocked up, waiting for somebody to move it over and build that lovely little Badwater pump on the right there. I was hoping a builder would show up and do that while I was talking about it, but alas, does not seem to be the case. Oh, it's already got elemental blocks in it, that's why. I'm just having to look around there. We don't have any buildings. Maximum priority. Hey, we've done well. We got through a whole maximum priority slog. Build that warehouse, please. I want my grilled chestnuts stored. I tell you what, it looks like we're getting a little bit out of control here with this wood chopping, doesn't it? We're not quite keeping up. Although that's just because we're not quite keeping this empty. Do we need more haulers? That is why we're building the new housing estate, I suppose. We'll just have to struggle on for now. As long as yous have got plenty of logs and doing your thing, that's all I care about.
Let's do a slow talking time lapse.
Nah, I'm just back away. Cue the music. We're back with 8 days remaining. I thought I'd check in, see how the queue was getting along over here, because I had maximum priority some stuff. We still haven't got to it yet. Lovely. What else do we have to... Oh, right, yes. Okay. Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. Come on, beavers. Get it built. Wow, nice on cue. Happy days. Now we can store chestnuts. Because old mate is struggling with the storage on chestnuts, or should I say, old mate is struggling with the storage on chestnuts. Actually, that doesn't even help us with our chestnut storage. I think we just need haulers, to be honest, by the looks of things anyway. Checking, there's nothing else that's maximum priority, so they should be cracking on with building these like the builders. Just need that many planks. I guess we just aren't cranking out as many planks as we need. Whoa, why does it need logs? Whoa, why does it need haulers? What? Sorry, what? Okay, that makes sense. Pause, pause. You can get paused as well. Oh, yes, this all makes sense as well. I guess while we were concentrating up here, they were building down here. I tell you what, I love the fact that our first little bridge here in Leviaville was just a mad little bridge at the end just to get over and plant some trees. Now it's special, you know. Nothing crucial, like getting over to other food supplies or getting all the wood you can need. No, none of that nonsense. We don't need bridges for that. We need bridges for getting our little gap at the bottom of the map. Anyway, I'm starting to thoroughly enjoy Leviaville here. Oh, we're starting to get some of these large lodges built. And because, you know, I'm a bloody reed pace taker, I prioritised only the ones that we can't access to be built. I don't know why, I'm only trolling myself, so... Just popping a second lumberjack flag over here, because I reckon he needs a bit of help, this bloke here. Even when there's logs being taken out, I still think he needs a bit of help. We do have 8 haulers knocking about though. Putting all the farm hoses doing to one worker helped with that. Oh, we got a Badwater pump in! Let me see. Oh, you're already full. Get paused then. I was going to say, can your straw reach? Why are your straw can reach? Look at that thick old straw there. That's made to slurp up the baddest of water. Only the baddest of water. Unlike these good little wooden straws here. Look at it. So good. Oh, it's just going slippy slip, 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 slip. This one go slop, slop, slop. We've got 3 days left of this drought. And we've got 2.6k food and 1.6k water. What we do now, right? Maybe we can put a K next to the 6 on our log number at some point, but not just yet. Look at that full stack of metal blocks. We need to start doing something with them. I think for now, I might just pause this whole smelting operation. Get 5 more haulers on the go. Considering we have 20 metal blocks, we didn't quite need the running. I might as well get both of you running, stock up. You know what, actually, while we're here, let me get a couple more on there. Because I do want to get through to this efficient farmhouse here. Stop making the wheat. Oh, we're fully dried out doing here. That means you can get paused because you're not going to be daying out. And to be fair, what was a 15 or 16 day drought, I believe. And it was probably overnight at 2 days left when it's dried out. That's really good. There was only like, actually I thought it was only 1 layer. Yeah, there was only one. There was only 1 block of water here. Yeah, that's not bad at all, that. And yeah, the oaks take bloody 14 days to dry out, so... Nouts a matter. I'm glad I got those planted. We got 8% out of those oaks that we wouldn't have got otherwise. Oh, looks like the water level finally dropped here as well. How long ago did that happen? Oh, a little while ago.
So they didn't... I'd probably... about half a day ago.
Yeah, I'd say that. About half a day ago the water level dropped, which is alright. That's over 10 days of the water level being at between 3 and 2. I didn't realise that we got all the houses in. What an absolute meh. Well, get the rest of them in then. You may as well, if you're going to do your job, do your read type of thing, you know. Get them all in. The drought has ended. That means this water can start flowing again. And we can get some water over here. Oh, that's right. That's going to start flowing immediately because that's bloody up there. Get it at 2.5. Right. We got a lot done this episode. We got the new Badwater pump in. We upgraded our housing estate over here. We started smelting metal. And as well, pretty much developed this whole little area down here. We made a reservoir. We've made a tree planting island. A tatty pit. Absolutely lovely, eh? What we'll get up to next episode. Find out next week. Bye-bye.